Hey guys, it's Sahara. Welcome back or welcome to the channel if you're new. So today's video is going to be a quick and easy drugstore makeup look for any video chat, for anything that you have going on right now that you can't go out for. If you're video chatting for work or for school, this would be the look for you, or not the look for the video. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm just keeping this part in because I forgot to make an intro, so that's why I'm doing a voiceover to part in this video that I would have deleted. I'm going to start off by using the Maybelline Brow Drama Shaping Chalk Powder. I have this in a shade 120 medium brown. Most of these products that I'm using, not only do I have reviews up on them already, but also I am using a lot of these products because I went on to Ulta's site the other day. I was going to film this video on Sunday, so I went on there and I seen that most of these products I'm going to be using today are on sale. So if you are on a budget, because now of course what's going on, if you still want to buy makeup but you know you need to still save money, most of these products are on sale. Also, I'm choosing to use this brow product right here because it's a very easy, simple brow product to use. As you guys can see, you just pretty much use like the flat parts or the thin parts to just fill in your brows, and it really just fills them in so easily. And then I make a mess. I just shaved my brows before coming onto this video, so my brows, if they are really red like around here, and I have my hair like this right now because I just washed, blow dried, and flat ironed and curled it, and I was like, just put it in sections, wrap it around, and clip it. Most people will clip like one individual piece, but I clip it in sections, take it down, and just hope for the best. To clean this up, some concealers that I'm going to be using today. I'm also going to mention some different ones that I would recommend. ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. This one is a great one. It has like medium coverage. It is very creamy and hydrating. Another one, now this one right here is available at Ulta, or you can purchase it on ColourPop's website. This is the Covergirl Outlast All Day Concealer. This is a really good coverage as well. It's more like light to medium. It is hydrating but buildable. And then also the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I think I'm going to use these two today because, like I said, this is something that you would have to purchase online. And I want to give you guys options that you can honestly just go to the store and get right now if you wanted to. I don't know where the footage went where I was talking about it, but I was making it clear that there's a lot of people out there that are afraid to purchase online right now. So if you don't want to do that, you can just walk into certain stores like Walmart and Target that do still sell a lot of these makeup products. So that's why I was just giving multiple options. For the eyes and to clean up the brows, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I have this e.l.f. one in a shade Medium Sand, which is not my shade, so that's why I'd rather just use it on the eyes. And it is available at Walmart and I think Target as well. And those are stores that you can still walk in and get them. And I'm just using a brush to make sure to clean up the brows pretty good, and then just using my finger, or you can use a sponge to just blend out the rest. And like I said, this is going to be a quick and easy look for video conference and all of that. If you are video chatting lately for work or school. So this is not going to be your average 20 to 50 step process like a lot of my other makeup videos can end up being. For the eyes today, I'm gonna just stick with this palette right here. This palette, I'm gonna use a bronzer. So anytime in videos, you almost always hear people saying when they want to go for a quick, easy, natural look, they just throw their bronzer in the crease. I think I got some hair in my eye from shaving my brow, but they just throw their bronzer in a crease, so that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to be using the Revolution Patricia Bright Face Palette. This comes with a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. So the reason that I'm using this palette today, I'm going to explain that. I would recommend going for a face palette that has everything in it, like your kind of all-in-one face palette. You have a blush, bronzer, and highlighter. You don't have to go searching for a blush or a bronzer or highlighter separately. So then I'm going to go in with the blush and pretty much do the same thing. I'm going to just take my finger and use some of this highlighter shade and then apply it across the lid like this. Back in with my brush just to blend this together. So I'm going to skip out on liner today. I may do lashes. I have some lashes that I think I'm going to use, but first I'm just going to go ahead and use mascara. You can totally skip out on lashes, falsies. Let me just put it that way. You can skip out on falsies, but if you don't have lashes, then I'll show you some lashes that you can use. So I'm going to be using the Joah Lash Uprising Mascara. I love this new drugstore mascara. It's really good. Like I said in my review on this mascara, it reminds me of the Marc Jacobs. I think it's called Vitality Mascara. I have it, but I don't feel like looking for it. I don't have time. And for the face, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. This is the hydrating one. I really love this primer. It's like it says, it's hydrating, moisturizing. It leaves your skin with a nice glow, and it's cheap and it's on sale. This was one of the products that I seen was on sale, so I was like, perfect. And it smells really, really good. Another good primer that I would recommend is the e.l.f. primers. They came out with these luminous putty primer, the matte putty primer, and then the poreless putty primer. So I have the luminous one. So if you have dry skin, or you still just want that glowy, luminous, fresh look to your skin, I would recommend the NYX Born to Glow foundation, or the new Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus foundation. So if you have oily skin, or you just want that more matte, long-lasting type of coverage foundation, then medium to full coverage foundation, then I would recommend the Wet n Wild Matte Photo Focus foundation. So they have a dewy one, and then they have this matte one, or the Maybelline Fit Me matte and poreless foundations. Since I already used the Wet n Wild primer, I might as well just use the Wet n Wild foundation too. So neither one of these are my correct shade. I have this dewy one in the shade Desert Beige, and then I have the matte one in the shade Toffee. Let's see what happens when you mix these two different finishes together. So I'm gonna blend mine out with a sponge. And also, if you're on a short, what is it called? It's like a short schedule. If you're consumed by time, I don't know. If you don't have a lot of time, basically, then just use a sponge, because I know some people like to use brushes and then go on top with a sponge. Just go right in with a sponge, because brushes can sometimes leave your foundation looking streaky. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a couple of stripes of the dewy one first. We can do a couple of stripes of the matte one. So it leaves a nice finish to the skin when using both the matte and dewy one. I'm going to use the Covergirl Outlast All Day Concealer. I have this one in the shade 850 medium/deep. Feels like there's hair on me somewhere. I seen the price of it, and it's kind of pricey for the type of product that it is. I don't think it's like worth that. I think this like was regularly $11. I found it at a discount store, so I was good, but $11 for this, I definitely don't think it's worth it. So if you want to try it, because it's still a pretty good concealer, get it now while it's on sale. If you have pretty good skin, then you don't have to use foundation. You know, you can use a concealer and just spot conceal, but honestly, if you don't want to waste your foundation, because you know, with us not being able to really go anywhere, you're gonna be wasting a little bit more makeup than you really want it to. So just use foundation anyway. So for powder, Black Radiance one, and this is in the shade Banana. So I've heard that Maybelline, the Fit Me powder, is really good, but they don't have like a yellow banana shade, so that's why I don't use it. I'm gonna go into the Patricia and Makeup Revolution palette. I'm gonna start with the bronzer, and you need to be careful. You do not need a lot of this. I'm gonna use the back of my hand to before I pat it off. My allergies are really acting up today, and my nose hurts so bad on the side. It's like lately, when the spring and summertime come, especially spring, my allergies have been acting up so bad to the point where it's been like hurting my nose, especially on the side. I messed up on that nose contour, but it's okay. Now I'm gonna go into the blush. And then for highlighter, same thing. And this highlighter is great because it's subtle at first, but you can build it up. I'm not using the right brush for it, but yeah. It is a subtle type of highlighter. And you definitely don't want something that's gonna be in your face or in the other person's face in this case. Alright, so now that we have all of that laid down, I am going to go ahead and go in with some setting spray, and for that I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. I don't want to get my hair wet, but that's good. So right quick, I'm just going to go back in with that palette and just apply just a little bit under here. You don't have to do this, but just need something under here, especially if you want to conceal any creasing. Applying that eyeshadow on the lower lash line just kind of helps to blend it out and hide it. Then I'm just gonna use my finger just to apply some of this highlighter in the inner corner. Oh, that went on kind of chunky. And then brow bone. For lips, I'm just going to go in with some lip gloss. I'm just going to use the e.l.f. one. I'm going to use the lip plumping gloss in the shade Champagne Glam. I like the Mocha Twist one, but I don't have any more of that. Dang. Oh my gosh, it broke. How did this even break? That's great. That's great. You can apply mascara on the lower lashes, but I personally cannot stand applying mascara, period. So I'm going to skip out on applying it on the lower lashes. But I'm going to show you guys a great way that if you don't have any lashes and you still need that oomph. I have these Ardell Wispy Lashes, this pack of them. And there was a pair in here that I did not like at all. It just didn't look good at all on my eyes. So I think it was the Wispy's 113. I cut them in half and I decided to use them to double stack. So if I applied like this pair of lashes, for example, I would stack that on the outer part. I love using this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. This is the clear one with aloe. It goes on to the point where you don't have to worry about the black glue messing it up. So that's why I rather go in with a clear glue. So I'm just going to apply a little bit on this half lash, or you don't have time to apply a full lash because it can be very time consuming to try to get lashes on. Lashes and liner, those are two of the hardest things to apply in makeup. So like I said, I am not the type to sit here and get like hair clips and clip up each individual curl. Like, no, I will take a whole section and do it like that. So, but I had flat iron, I washed, blow dried, and flat ironed my hair earlier, and I curled each individual piece of hair with my flat iron, so that's why it is curly. Do not be fooled and think that me twisting it around like this gave it some curl. Just kind of separate the curls. Alright, so I forgot to put some of this in my hair. This is the OGX Argan Oil of Morocco. This stuff smells so good. And I have a very dry scalp, so this is the penetrating oil. I could have sworn I had the extra penetrating oil because they have one that's regular and one that's like extra, so I just rub it in my hands like this and focus it on my scalp. And it leaves your hair so shiny as well and smelling good, so I'm just gonna scrunch my hair up in it. Like I need extra shine. But it's okay. And you want to just scrunch up. Ooh, I don't remember my hair ever being this extra curly, but I want it. I'm forgetting all about my lashes. Hold on. Let me get the back. Alright, so tweezers. There they go. So just stick them on the outer part of the eye and put them together with your real lashes. They're the same pair, but they were made different. So these this side over here kind of sticks out more than this one. So this lash is sticking out a little bit too much, so I'm gonna have to cut them a little bit. It seems like when brands make lashes, they can never make the pair of them the same way. So this one looks longer than this one. But it's okay, I'm not doing anything anyway where I need it to be perfect. So what are these earrings? I don't know what kind of earring these are, but they're not like hoops or anything, just something close to the ear. Well, not close to my ear because these are very heavy and they're weighing my ears down. Alright, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick and easy video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!